Greetings everyone and welcome back to Vape Shop Life. I am Ronnie with Big Chief Vapors and I have a video for you today. We have some FDA authorization news. And I feel like this should almost be a satire piece. That's how funny it is, but it is not. This is reality. Welcome to reality. A sad reality, reality nonetheless. But to go ahead and push forward with the positivity of two brand new FDA authorizations. Here we go. I've got the article pulled up on my phone right here. We're going to read straight from Filter Magazine. You can find them at filtermag.org. All kind of awesome harm reduction, tobacco-related news on that website. Here we go. Let's get into it. On December 23rd, the Food and Drug Administration authorized two new combustible cigarettes with low nicotine levels to be marketed as modified risk tobacco products. The designation allows 22nd Century Group, which describes itself as a leading agricultural biotechnology company focused on tobacco reduction, to advertise its VLN King and VLN menthol cigarettes under reduced exposure claims. We got two new cigarettes, two brand new combustible cigarettes coming to the market. For the past 3 months, the FDA has denied hundreds, thousands of e-cigarette companies, all the e-liquid they make, harm reduction masters, these guys. Hundreds of e-liquid companies have been wiped from the market, right? Only to survive with synthetic nicotine, which they are trying to ban as well. Everything they can, they're doing everything they can to wipe the e-cigarette market off the face of the earth. All while they're approving two brand new reduced risk tobacco cigarettes. Let's read on. The company can state each of these products has 95% less nicotine. Ooh. And it helps reduce your nicotine consumption and greatly reduces your nicotine. They can say these things now. Basically, nicotine free, 95% less nicotine. All of the enjoyment that anyone ever got out of a cigarette, 95% of it out. But all the tar, right, that gets generated, all those thousands of chemicals of death within those little sticks, still there. All still there. 100% of the death still there. 95% of the fun gone. You're welcome. You're welcome, says the FDA. Onward. To a layman, the MRTP process is almost indistinguishable from the pre-market tobacco application process that e-cigarette manufacturers have had to go through over the past year. The latter has dominated the news since late summer. The FDA has denied the PMTAs for most small to medium-sized vape producers, some of which have sued the agency to put their submissions back under review. A couple of companies have won those lawsuits. Looking at you, Twist, good to go. With a PMTA, a company has to prove that its product would be appropriate for the protection of public health, a threshold that has come to be understood as the likelihood of a given vape helping an adult smoker to switch to a safer alternative rather than introducing a new generation to nicotine. So it's not whether or not the products are safe, or not even safe. That's not the right word. It's not that the products are, that they need to be less dangerous than cigarettes. That doesn't matter. The only thing that matters are youth going to possibly enjoy these new products. Because if youth are going to enjoy them, then we don't give a damn what the science says. We can't get another generation hooked on nicotine. Because it's definitely dangerous, right? Nicotine's so dangerous. Onward. So far, the FDA has authorized only a single e-cigarette and two tobacco-flavored e-liquid cartridges and has yet to weigh in on the market's largest players like Juul. No idea. They're not weighing in. They're not letting us know. Is Juul good to go? I know that these gas stations are still selling them everywhere. They never got denied. They never got approved. The only approval was the Vuse Solo, a 2014 blue type e-cigarette device, a cig-alike that is horrible. It's horrible. Nobody wants to use that. Do they even produce them anymore? I don't know. Anyway, onward. To quote Filter Magazine, all of which is to say an authorized PMTA does not grant a manufacturer permission to make reduced risk claims, even though the standard basically implies it. An MRTP does, the modified risk tobacco product versus the pre-market tobacco application. As Clive Bates, a tobacco control expert and a former director of Action on Smoking and Health in the UK, has stated, an MRTP is about communication. To quote Mitch Zeller, having options like these products authorized today, which contain less nicotine and are reasonably likely to reduce nicotine dependence, may help adult smokers. Mitch Zeller, the director of the FDA's Center for Tobacco Products, said in a press statement, if adult smokers were less addicted to combustible cigarettes, they would likely smoke less and may be exposed to fewer harmful chemicals that cause tobacco-related disease and death. I don't know. Still, who exactly would enjoy smoking cigarettes with very low nicotine levels? Or put another way, will the world ever accept that nicotine might not be the issue? Maybe it's the tar and the stuff that kills people. Whatever, I'm wrong. I'm a lowly peon upon the planet. There's an open debate in tobacco control about the efficacy of reducing nicotine in cigarettes, which the FDA has embraced but not enacted. Some believe that by removing as much nicotine as possible from cigarettes, fewer and fewer people will have a reason to smoke, because they'll have options that won't perpetuate their dependence. By law, the agency cannot require that nicotine levels in cigarettes be lowered literally to zero, but it can demand that they come as close as possible. We got weird laws. We believe the announcement by the FDA is a clear indication that the FDA is moving forward with its plan to address the incredible smoking harms caused by smoking. James Mish, the chief executive officer of the 22nd Century Group, said in a press statement. I should have given him a voice. Let's do it. The plan includes the authorization of less toxic tobacco products such as e-cigarettes and other non-combustible products, along with a nicotine cap of 0.5 milligrams of nicotine per gram of tobacco and combustible tobacco products. This level of nicotine content, which the FDA has described as being minimally or non-addictive, has already been achieved by 22nd Century and its VLN product. Yeah, there you go, James. Thanks for that, James. Bringing us 2 brand new combustible cigarettes. Thanks, James. And the 22nd Century Group. You guys are awesome. Out for the public health. Let's go. This has been a global urge. Many observers are now watching New Zealand, an ocean-locked nation that may not have the same black market concerns as countries with neighbors at their borders, as something of a test case. In early December, the government announced that it would gradually raise every year until it covered the entire population, effectively banning the sale of combustible cigarettes over time. New Zealand's going to do it. They're going to ban them year in, year out. We're going to slowly get rid of these things, and then one day they're going to be gone. Go ahead, New Zealand. What you doing about vaping? Let's see. But New Zealand has a much more holistic perspective on tobacco harm reduction and has accepted and promoted vaping products as safer nicotine alternatives. Let's go. Vape and Bogan's happy about that. The U.S., on the other hand, has been lagging with this view, despite the fact that countless public health authorities and experts have asserted that vaping is far less harmful than smoking, and youth vaping rates continue to decline. As Bates has noted, the FDA's recent decision only further confuses people. People die from burning tobacco, not from the nicotine. And there are evidently thousands of vaping products that are more appealing to adult smokers who would benefit from using them to quit if the agency would give them the green light. And that's it. That's the article right there. Yeah, thoughts, opinions, concerns. Got some nasty words I'd like to call them, but I'm not. I'm gonna be nice, keep this family friendly in case they got any kids in the room. Not trying to spread around any bad words and nothing like that, but right? Let's go. Anyway, that's the update. As the e-cigarette industry gets wiped out week after week, month after month, more and more companies disappearing, the FDA has authorized 2 brand new combustible cigarettes right to market, good to go. We're getting rid of the nicotine. We're keeping the death. Let's go, FDA. Let's go, America. Who dat? May the force be with you. You guys be cool. I'm going to end this right here. I'm not going to ramble for too long. Yeah, that's the news. Like I said, it should be funny. It should be satire, but it's not. It's a sad, sad reality. But let's wrap this one up right here. You guys have a wonderful day, night, afternoon, morning, evening, whenever you scrolled upon this video. Be cool. Ooh, sorry, there was a burp. You guys stay happy. Keep vaping. Who dat? May the force be with you.